Hi everyone, Liz here, thanks for stopping by. So today I have two parcels and I believe it's one canvas in each one, diamond paintings of course. So let's get into them and have a look and see what we've got. Okay, so I hope everybody's doing okay. Let's see what the first one is. Oh, this is exceptionally heavy. Goodness me, wow. Looks like a big toolkit. Oh yes, it does. Right, so then let's get into this and see. Wow, that's a big toolkit. Okay, so we have Love You to the Moon and Back. I do think this one has possibly been around for a while, but yeah, I just saw it and I have used my coins on AliExpress. If you log on to AliExpress every day, they do give you like a little game or something to play. It doesn't cost anything, just by logging on and just clicking a button. They give you coins, so this one cost me £3.53 using my coins. I must start writing down how many coins I use so that you can see how much I've saved by using them. Oh yeah, it's a 40 by 30 and it's 35 colours and it is a double-sided tape. So let me just get this one opened and we'll flatten it out a little bit. I'll just move the second package out the way a second. The second package out of the way. A second. Far too many seconds. Okay, it's come on a foam roller, so it does need a good relax. Now, once you have unrolled a double-sided tape canvas, please don't try and roll it back up because you can destroy your canvas. You can create air pockets and air bubbles in your canvas, so it's advisable not to do that. Makes it harder to diamond paint on. Okay, it's not impossible, but it sometimes doesn't give you quite that finish that you're wanting when you're wanting to hang a picture on a wall. Okay, so we'll just slowly unravel this, and this is my least favourite double-sided tape because I can see straight away it is in 3 sections, which I don't like. This is a Momo Art one, and I think it comes from the same factory, or it appears that these come from the same place as Huacan and I think Evershine, and I'm trying to think what the other one is. There is another company as well that seems to do the canvases like this that have the big space here, which when I'm working on it I always cut that part off because I can't be doing with the extra flappy bits that are just there for no reason. Hangs over the edge of my table and drives me mad. And you tend to get the key code looking like this. So it has, as you can see there, letters and symbols, all very similar colours there. Now then, let me have a look. We've got a T and a 7. Is that an O? Hopefully we haven't got a Q. We have got a G though, and an E. Oh, they're very similar looking, the G and the E, if you can see those there and there. So this one's going to need to be done very carefully, and what I do is actually, as I'm working on a colour, I leave that pot either out on the side or leave the lid off. I tend to work from little pots, otherwise I forget what colour I'm doing. Yes, I have been known to forget which colour I'm doing and then put them in the wrong place, and oh goodness me, or put drills back in the wrong pots. Hey ho, such is life. So let's just peel that. I'm not going to take it all the way off. I'm just going to peel it back slowly so that it lets the canvas relax. The thing, as I say, I don't like is when they're in 3 strips, you can end up getting like ridges where the 3 strips meet. And that can cause like a raised area. Basically, double-sided tape is like your sticky tape that you use for crafting, and it's sticky on one side, so you stick it down and then it has like a covering on the other side the same, and you can just peel that back so you can stick something from both sides. But yeah, it It's very good if you are a very precise diamond painter, because it is very, very sticky and everything. Once it's down, most double-sided tapes, or double-sided adhesives as they're also called, tend to grab onto your drill, and they ain't letting go. It is staying there. So I think you can see the picture there. Love you to the moon and back. It's all in cursive writing, so it will be interesting to see how it comes out depending on what the colours are. It looks like the black on this blue here is all one colour, so that should stand out pretty well. This seems to be a few different shades and different colours, and you can sometimes, when they do that, lose definition. And on a couple of canvases I've had to change out colours on where they've put lettering, because you can't actually read it, and you don't want to read it. If you go into all the trouble of putting words on a canvas, you want to be able to read it when you diamond painted it. So that's that one. Let me just put these back carefully. They also tend, not always, to go back exact how they were, or maybe that's just the way I put them back down, I don't know. I tend to end up with little gaps. But when I'm working on these, I do tend to use my own cover sheets, smaller cover sheets. Oh, I've got that one down okay, so that it is easier to work from rather than these big long strips. Right, let me just take that up a little bit as well there, and do the same on here. Now look, as I've pulled that one up, the actual double-sided tape is coming up. I don't know if you can see that there. That is coming up with the cover sheet. So I could literally take that completely off. I am still going to do, oh, it's doing it at that side as well. Let me just give it a good press down. If that does happen, just press it down and leave it a couple of seconds, and then you can peel it and it doesn't come up. But yeah, that can happen. As I say, it is just basically a sticky tape that is sticky on both sides. Okay, so that's that one as well. Yeah, I am still going to do my video of making a poured glue canvas from a double-sided tape. I've just got to decide which canvas to do it on. If it doesn't work, I don't want to spoil my canvas, but then I can just go out and buy some double-sided adhesive and just use that instead. I never waste anything. Okay, so we have got an inventory sheet with this one, which is good because that's a little bit bigger than that to read, so that'll be easier for me. There, that is the picture. It's a bit clearer on there for you to see. Let me have a look. What have we got? Goodness me, we've got DMC codes. Looks like 939 is the huge number of 8,436 drills. So that's going to be mainly the background, and 1,481. So the background on this is going to be a mixture of your black and your very, very dark blue. So yeah, I think this is going to come out all right. I just liked it. As I say, I've seen it, the sentiments on various different ones, but I just thought that this one was quite nice, and for the price I've paid, well, why not? It would be rude not to. Have a quick look at the drills. I'm not going to take them all out because, oh my goodness me, wow, that's 939. Look, hecky thump. And these are squares. I am getting used to my squares. I am doing squares a lot better now, and I am getting faster at doing them. It's like anything else, it's just practice when you're doing different things. And it's we've got lots of different. Oh, look at that. We've got a green in here and an orange as well. Yeah, lots of different colours. They look pretty good. I say, I've used these drills before. You get bits of trash. I mean, they're not the best, highest quality drills, but they're certainly never the worst that I've worked on with Momo Art. So, you know, I've no qualms about ordering them and doing their canvases. I am actually doing one at the moment. And it is a square. I am working on a square. So, well, I've got two canvases on the go at the moment. One's a round and one's a square. So, yeah, some very, very pretty colours there. Already bagged up. So if you like to just work from your bags rather than working from bottles, then you can do that with this as well. Okay, I'm just going to put that in with those so that you know where they belong. Okay. Right, we didn't look at the toolkit, did we? And there is a lot in this toolkit, and it is exceptionally heavy. Okay, so, oh look, we've got a pink squishy. Yay, hot pink squishy. Oh, look at that. I do like a hot pink. We've got a 4-placer there, which is one of the newer, come on focus, it's one of the newer ones, so it's the thinner one, which I believe are easier to use. We've got our very sharp, good quality tweezers. Do be careful with those, they are very sharp at the end, and if that little casing comes off the end there, you can get quite a nasty stab with them. Big plate of wax there, so it looks like they're usually in sort of like little squares, so that would class as like 4 squares all in one big square. And then this is, oh, there's no number on it. Let me have a look at my little chart. Are we a 9 or are we a 10? Oh, we are a 10, so we have a 4 and a 10 placer there. Okay, and then we have 2 trays, so we have your little white flat bottomed boat there. All right, if you're just doing a small amount of drills, a small colour, and if you're doing a bigger amount of drills and using more, then this is quite nice. It's got quite a high side, so when you shake it to get your drills into your lines, then they don't tend to jump out quite so much, but I do tend to be quite a vigorous shaker and they do tend to jump out when I'm doing that. So yeah, good toolkit. So what shall we say, a 2, probably a 10 on that toolkit. I think that's a pretty good toolkit, certainly way up from a basic toolkit. Nice, like that one. Oh, let's have a look at kit number 2. Okay, oh, and this one's from Huacan. I think you can see that we've actually got it written here on the cover sheet there. It does feel pretty similar. Oh no, it's got a different toolkit. Right, so the drills are all in the little grip seal bags already, all kitted up for you. And I'm just going to undo this one, get into it and let it relax again. Otherwise, oops, come on, get into it. That's it. That one came off in one nice piece. And just get the sticky tape off. I do prefer it when they use sticky tape rather than using the little elastic bands, the little rubber bands that they use, because they can actually crease the canvas. Okay, let's have a look. So this one is a little West Highland White Terrier. Look, a little Westie. Oh, look at that little smiley face. That is so cute. That's a cousin to Scottish Terriers. Which is Millie, our little Scottish Terrier, or Aberdeen Terrier as they used to be called. Okay, as you can see, the canvas is exactly the same with this flappy bit at the end here, but it's got Huacan there instead of other names. But the key code 35 colours, 30 by 40 centimetres is identical, and with the foam roller as well. Okay, and again it's in 3 pieces, which I don't like, but we'll just peel these back so we can see it. Okay, it is a square, this one the same. Oh, look, that blue's gorgeous. And the next one, make sure I don't get my nail underneath the double-sided adhesive, double-sided tape. Oh, look at that little face. You tend to find that the white ones, obviously because it's a lighter colour, do show up and the detail shows up better. I must admit, when we had our Westie, our West Highland White Terrier, very similar looking to this one. His face wasn't quite so big. Then taking photographs of him was so much easier than it is taking photographs of Millie, our little Scottish Terrier, because you've got to just get the light right on a Scottish Terrier to get a photograph. Otherwise you just end up with a black blob. But yeah, oh, that is gorgeous. And we've got all the little flowers down the bottom there. Couldn't you just pick him up and give him a big hug? Oh, and that little nose. Gorgeous. Love that. Couldn't resist it. Again, I used some coins. So I got that one for £3.32. Wow. You just can't go wrong at those prices. I am going to have to stop though, because I just can't do them fast enough. I'm buying them way faster than I'm actually doing them. But I am going to be having a clear out soon. Maybe do some boxes of different paintings or some giveaways, or we'll see how we go. I've not been able to concentrate too much on things like that with all the hospital appointments that we have at the moment with hubby. Sorry about that. Somebody just decided to give me a phone call in the middle of video, and I must have forgotten to put it on aeroplane mode. I do record on my camera. I do record on my phone, and I do usually just put it on aeroplane mode so people can't ring, but somebody did, and I suddenly thought, why has everything stopped and gone really strange and quiet? And that's why. So anyway, I've no idea who it was, probably a cold caller. We seem to be getting a lot of people trying to sell us life assurance at the moment, and these funeral plans, and I keep saying, I'm only 16, why would I want a funeral plan? So it gets rid of them. Oh, I'll just get my mum for you, I won't be a second. Oh, it drives me mad. I do apologise if anybody does work in a call centre. It must be a really hard job, but it just annoys me. I don't like getting cold calls, people trying to sell me things. If I want something, I'll go out and buy it, or I'll look into it myself. I don't need somebody ringing me up and trying to force me into taking out something that I just don't need. Anyway, get off your soapbox, Liz. We're looking at diamond paintings. Peaceful, calm. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we've got lots of hospital appointments. We got 3 letters through the post this morning for hubby. So yeah, I've got to plough through all those and make sure that they don't overlap with anything, and see what we need to do. So that's going to be my next job when I've finished filming. He has gone to sleep at the moment. Ooh, what's that? This is a bit inky and a bit, look, we've got all, oops, black bits on this. It looks a bit like oil. Don't like the look of that. I don't think I'm going to be using that one. I'll put that back in the bag, because the bag has got all the black bits in it as well. Not nice. Ew. I think we will just dispose of that one. It looks like they've got oil off the machines on it or something. That's not good. We've got 4 bits of wax. I'm just checking if there's any oil on this. No, that looks pretty okay. We've got, that looks like that's a 4-placer clear pen with one of your little grips, which again, they are good to have these. I mean, if you do use these sort of pens, and you can use these pens, then that's great, because you've got something extra to grip on. And they're definitely great if you've got warm hands, and they tend to get a little bit perspiry, a bit sweaty. Don't like that word. Then, you know, it just makes it easier to grip without your fingers sliding too much. But yeah, so that's that one. It's the cheaper tweezers. It's not the bent tweezers or the ones that have got the curve on them. It is just the straight ones. And that one again is going to be a 10-placer, because it looks like it's exactly the same as the other one. Okay, so I'll put those over there, and we'll have a quick look at the drills, which again are squares. There's no inventory sheet with this one. Oh, some lovely colours in here. Okay, look at these. Wow. So we've got peaches, and oh, look at that. That's going to be the main colour, I think, there. The blue background, the sky. Lovely colour. Oh, pinks and aquas and lots of browns. And oh, look at that. It's like a real salmony pink. A very pink, shall we say. Oh, look at that green, real fresh green. Some browns, more pinks. There's an awful lot of pinky colours. I think this little pooch is going to have some various different colours, different shading on it. But you do look at diamond paintings, or I do, and think, where on earth is that colour going to go? It'll look really odd with that colour. But then when it actually gets onto the canvas, then it looks really good, and it just blends in, and it just gives you your different shading. So yeah, lots of colours. As I say, I'm not going to go through them individually because you would be here all day, and you don't want to hear me trying to think of descriptions for colours. Okay, so that was a bit of a strange one. We got a very strange little, well, dirty, yucky tray. I mean, I suppose I could clean it up, but I have got a lot, and I just think, no, I don't want to be cleaning up somebody else's dirty bits. So we got a little West Highland White Terrier. Oh, little Westie. Very cute, very cute. And then a little sign. So they're actually both a portrait one this time. Portrait style rather than landscape. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed looking at these with me. If you have, if you give me a thumbs up, it's always much appreciated. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments down below. And if you want to come back and see what else I get and see what I get up to next, then if you press that subscribe button and the little bell next to it, you'll be notified when my next videos come out. So thanks ever so much for stopping by, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.